years now. It seems hard to imagine. The last 6 has been here at Coaldale Vet Clinic. And I guess what we are is we're a cattle only practice. So where we provide a herd health program to both feedlot, cow-calf, and dairy producers in southern Alberta. I guess what that means is that we try to keep a pulse on the health of your herd. And from my standpoint, just being, I guess I'm going to say, getting into business, like as a professional, you go through, and I learned a lot about being a veterinarian, but there was probably less training on being a business owner, right? And to be honest, I mean, as veterinarians or professionals, we're all small business owners. And so I think what I really appreciated was having another professional that kind of understood that and could kind of help answer some of my stupid questions that I had when I was starting up, and giving me some direction on how to best set up our business, and from a tax planning and strategies otherwise, just on how to work through paying ourselves, and and like I say, a lot of the real simple basic stuff, but you just need to learn how to do that. And I really appreciated the guidance that I was given by Everett and by others within the firm. And for me, it was baby steps of just getting started on the business, getting ourselves paid, but then, like I say, just identifying that my bookkeeping wasn't up to snuff, and and it was something I wanted to improve on, and just helping facilitate that. Not only did they set me up on QuickBooks, but gave me some training, and like I say, making it a part of my program now, and looking at Coaldale Vet itself that I'm a part of. Like I say, the whole EOS, or the entrepreneurial operating system, just introducing us to that, I think has been really eye-opening, and just good to hear that other businesses struggle and go through some of the same things. Like when I started here, there was 4 vets and our receptionist, and now we're up to 10 vets and a whole bunch of other staff that we have now. And I'm not trying to brag, but it's just fun to see. I think we have more of a trajectory, or of where we want to go now, and having a system in place to allow for that to happen is really beneficial, because the best part is we're spending more time looking at our business. And that's actually one of the real benefits, is that too often we're just trying to get the vet work done, and that is important, but I've realized through this so far, just being able to spend more time focusing, looking at the business, pays hugely. And so it's probably a no-brainer, but sometimes it takes somebody else pointing that out and guiding you through that. Now we kind of recognize it quicker, or more, we're more apparent. Okay, well, what's holding us back here? How can we address this? And like I say, having sort of an accountability chart, or having a structure there, it's allowed us to look at our operations and, okay, well, this is where we need another person. And, this is the seat that, we need filled. And it's been really valuable to look at the business now and just kind of recognize that, there is room, and, and this is how we're going to build and where we're going to go to next. And so, like I say, and I'm proud to say it's Everett, but I do want to recognize, I think it's a whole team effort there as well. And that's what I've appreciated, and I see that as well. It isn't always Everett that I call and talk to. I mean, there's such a good array of people, and they each have their own skill sets, sort of like what we try to emulate in our practice too, that you can't be all things to all people, but you have the expertise within your organization, and that's the value that you can bring. And, so I don't feel like I'm bumped around, I guess, like I said before, with being set with one accountant. Here there's a whole bunch of expertise within the organization, and whether it's a tax question, who that goes to, versus some of these other strategy or other things that get dealt with differently. And I think that's really the value I see in it too, is that whatever my business question might be, there's somebody there that can help me address it. And they're just a great team of people to work with.